had lung removed are just super sick. One of my lungs is basically compressed like this into fucking pancake, so it doesn't really work. So only my right side lung works, and because of that, my heart is compensating. So my resting heart rate is like 110, which is not great. So yeah, I'm kind of fucked up, and I'm not gonna be streaming for long or a lot, but I'll know more once I have a CT scan. Lung got smashed. Yeah, lung got fucking smashed. When you say flattened, something has forced my diaphragm to move upwards. A mass, which they were very careful not to call cancer, but I'd say there's a pretty fucking high probability. But once again, we don't know. I'll know more once I have a CT scan. We'll know more once I have a CT scan. Return of Bold Flolo? It might be Angry Bold Flolo again. We'll see. I genuinely don't know. I have no clue. They took blood tests. Everything was pretty good, so not sure. 2026 off to a good start. Yeah, my wife wasn't very happy. But yeah, we don't really know. I my asthma came back as well, but it's probably a reaction to basically only having one lung. So the asthma isn't feeling too great because of that. So yeah, it's been a rough start to the year, to put it very, very lightly. Let's see. Speaking of rough starts, let's see what the fuck Wargaming has added to this game. I knew I was bad for you, but this is next level. True. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I bought the Aki and started playing a hybrid, and then like right after, I'm sick as hell. I always knew playing fucking hybrids gives you diseases. Imagine if I played the CV, bro, you'd have to bury me. And Valparaiso, true, true. Let's see. Instant karma, yeah, right? Close test 15.1. New ships. Four, four new ships. Shigura. That's a Shira. Okay. Reputation for being lucky, sure. Two twin. Wait, only two guns? Two quad torps. Similar to Shira. That's not great. Wait, so four guns, Shira torps, tier 8. Stealth. She has very good concealment. Okay. Small HP pool. Wait, what? Incoming damage is partially negated by... Wait, they're just giving French DD saturation to random destroyers now? What the fuck? That's so confusing for the average player. How is that not really confusing for the average player? Like people who don't read devlogs, people who don't look up in-depth detailed stats, because French saturation isn't even shown anywhere in game. It doesn't tell you anywhere in game that French DDs have special saturation. The only way to know that is you know it. Like I've literally seen a YouTube video, heard it from someone. French saturation is like something few people actually know about unless they're really into the game. And now they're adding it to a random IGN destroyer. This is going to be so confusing for 4 players. Why do I do so little damage? I don't get it. Good morning, Ed Albert. Exhaust smoke. I thought that was supposed to be like an Italian DD thing. So it gets French DD saturation, Italian DD smoke. Torpedo reload booster. What the fuck? Gameplay wise, whoa. Okay, but once again, this is misleading because saturation. This is really misleading. But it's still the lowest of tier 8. It's still the lowest of tier 8. This won't help you against the torp hitting you midsection. And it won't help you against battleship overpens. Or just overpens in general. They deal flat damage. So it's still a very low HP bull. Wow. That's dog shit. Yeah, I mean, you will die very quick in this thing. What's the DPM on this thing? Anyone calculated? It must be dog shit. It has to be really bad. Also, 30-second traverse. Holy fuck. That is fucking brutal, man. So, no health, no DPM, brutal traverse. 92k HE DPM. Fuck, that's dog shit. 5th worst of tier 8 destroyers. Torps. 17. 10s. 95. Is this just shit at Torps? What does this look like? Shit at Torps. Shiratsuyu is kind of the same. Slightly better reload than Shiratorps. But other than that, it's straight up Shiratorps. It's copy-paste Shiratorps. The only difference is they reload 6 seconds faster. Bro, that 30-second turret traverse is actually fucking griefing, though. Like, you catch this guy with his guns pointed the other way, he won't do anything for ages. He has to turn his entire ship around. It's just really brutal. It's really fucking brutal. So this thing is a complete fucking victim. Depth charges. A ton of depth charges, but they're ship-based. AA is a fucking joke. Maneuverability? 34. 34. That seems very slow. That's like Udachi speed, yeah. So it's slow as shit as well. Concealment. 6. Wait, that's tier 8. So it gets the concealment module, and then it gets the captain skill. Huh. Is 5265? So what, 5.3? Hold on. No, that should be the same. So 5.3 conceal. 5.3 conceal. That's kind of insane. 5.3 conceal is really stealthy. Wait, 5.3 conceal. What's the best conceal? Kagero is 5.4. At tier 10, you have leg mod gearing 5.6, Shimakaze 5.6. Kagero is 5.4. Jäger is 5.4. So this is like the new stealthiest ship in the game, basically. Okay. But it's 150 meters. It's 150 meters, except for subs, of course. I don't think that's gonna help it much. So exhaust smoke, basically so you can run away. Because, like, you don't have any DPM and your turret is shit. So you can't really use it to deal damage. It's just to get the fuck away. You can't YOLO with this speed. Oh, it's an 8% boost? Oh no. So your absolute max with everything active is 38. Okay. I'm gonna be real. Maybe there's some playmaking capability where you smoke, charge in, drop torps, reload booster, drop torps. Then your smoke runs out. You probably die, but you can get 20 torps on the target. Might be okay. But, like, besides that, pretty hard sell. Isn't Kagero just straight up better? I think Kagero... Oh shit. It's 8? Oh, you're right. It's not 10, it's 8 torps. Shit. 16. I'm not sure I'd play this thing over a Kagero. And Kagero is dog shit at tier 8. That's kind of my take. I think Kagero might be a better ship because it has more guns, more useful guns, and more health, more speed. But I wouldn't want to play Kagero either. Like 5-3 conceal, it's not going to change much. If you're going nose in, another DD goes nose in, it doesn't matter if it's 5-8 or 5-4, the guy that's coming towards you. He's still going to spot you and force an engagement. It's so slow and has so little gunpowder I just run this thing down like a dog in every ship. Every gunboat will shit on this thing. Pretty hard sell. Pretty hard sell. European cruiser Regele Carl 1. T8. What the fuck? Why have they gone back to the fish islands? Why have they gone back to this dog shit lands? Boyo is sleeping, so I have to be careful so I don't roll my wheels on him. Like we have snoozing guy. Well, you can't really see him there, but snoozing by my feet. So I need to be careful at it. He always puts his paws like between the wheels of my chair. So I'm like, holy shit. Up 102. Okay. Italian 280mm main battery. So wait, what are we talking about here? Viewer match 19. Okay. Impressive caliber. 6. Okay. But not the best accuracy. Nezebek. Okay, so it's a worse Nezebek? Wait. Great firing angles, fast torpedo speed, quick reload. The downside is number of tubes, 3 per side. Thank you, Legos. 3 per side. So you lose your secondaries to get fucking 3 torps per side? That sounds like the worst downgrade. She can't boast. Specialist repair team. Super heal? Emergency engine power. Hydro. Spotter plane. Thank you, dear moon. Trying. So they just gave it all the gimmicks. Short to mid range. Where Swiss Army knife lays Lackums. With solid main guns. Accurate secondaries. Okay. So wait, is it gonna be Kinesic armor? It's a new hull. Oh yeah, it is completely new. That's that Italian thing. 25mm plating at tier 8. Overmatched by 380, which is the vast majority of battleships in the game. And if you're up tiered, which happens a lot at tier 8, it gets worse. Health pool 3850. That is low. That's less health than a Mogami. It's like Belfast 43 health. Burns for 60 seconds. Not great. 2x3. 16 km range. 15-second reload. For 6 guns. 15 seconds reload? Yikes. You don't really owe much anything except super lights. Turtverse, okayish. 184 dispersion. 16. That is that's battlecruiser dispersion. Battlecruiser dispersion, not cruiser dispersion. With 1.8 sigma. Yeah, not that impressed. With 6 guns, battlecruiser dispersion? That's rough. 21% fire chance. That's really rough. That's not gonna start any fires. AP 76. That is not great either. Congress is 8.9, Cherbourg 8.2, Knesebeck is 9.4k, and this thing has 7.650. So the alpha isn't anything special either. Neither is really the HE alpha. So, how were your tests? Haven't had a CT scan yet. Secondary, 6.6? Wait, how can a cruiser increase range? What can a cruiser do to increase range? This. And this. Are there any commander skills? I don't think so. Oh, you do get 20 from here. Okay. So you get what? 9.8? 9.9? Nine. DPM is absolutely insane. 680k secondaries. That sounds unlikely. If it's 662. That sounds like you're trolling Custer to log. So where are the secondaries located? It's 3 per side. So you can only use 3 per time. So you can only use 3 per side. You pen nothing. They said nothing about improved dispersion. Oh, no, it did say accurate secondaries. They did say accurate. So, it does a lot of damage, I guess, against DDs and superstructures. But besides that, not really much, because they don't pen anything. Good fire starter there. The question will be, what are the firing angles like? Okay, so secondaries, potentially scary. The hull, pretty shit. Guns, pretty shit. secondaries potential. Torps are it's like Holland torps, but only 3 of them. It's only 3 of them per side. Are they in the back? I think they're in the back. They reload fast, but usually you want hard hitting torps, not fast reloading torps on brawling ships. Standard is W. AA is dog shit. Pretty slow? 13.6. 11? With 10 km secondaries? That's pretty good. You can force engagements. This is, of course, we pretend like you don't get DD spotted, you don't get sub spotted, you don't get carrier spotted. Which is a lot of pretending. Standard DCP. The super heal. With the healing flag. 11k. It's a fair bit of healing. You have 3. You probably run Superintendent for 4. Could be pretty good. Speed flag. And then if you pop speed boost. Wow. So this thing can run down the Shigura. This thing is faster than Shigura. It can run down that DD from earlier. And it can Hydra it and kill it with secondaries. Interesting. So when like all the gimmicks are hitting, this thing is probably horrendous to deal with as a destroyer. It comes gassing at you, doing 41 knots, hydro, secondaries that instantly melt you. That's scary. For DD, fucking scary. For many BBs, I think you just click it off the screen. Remains to be seen. We'll see what kind of hull armor and what kind of citadel they give it. Also, what kind of firing angles on the secondaries. But that DPM was cruises will shit on it. Depends on how much damage you do with the secondary. But like something like a nose in Baltimore seems really rough for this thing. You just hit his nose and shatter with secondaries. Your guns bounce and the Balti just fists you off the screen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Bridgeport shits on this thing? Probably yes. I don't know. Remains to be seen. It's a lot of things we don't know about it yet, which is mainly firing angles and stuff. How it plays. Send H1. Okay. Uh-oh. Other armament. Why? 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 Why do they have to add fucking more airstrikes? And airstrikes on destroyers? Trump is already so fucking toxic. Now we get a German Trump at tier 9? Oh my god. Oh shit. It is remarkable for boasting a large squadron size and bomb layer. Short burst smoke, hydro, boost. Okay. Redefines the hybrid playstyle. She focuses on. This is literally exactly what Trump does. Fast reloading torps, hard hitting airstrikes. This is literally the Trump gameplay. They just made it German. $14.6. More than Benham, less than everyone else. It's very squishy. Okay. Traverse better than Shigure. Not great though. HE Alpha, dog shit. Holy shit, that's dog shit. So it does very little damage. AP is pretty nice though. Wait, that's a lot better torps than Trump. They're central, so you can launch all 10 or all 8. These are like almost Fletcher torps. Wait, what the fuck? These are really good. Because they have a 1.2 km detectability range for some reason. $67, no? $1.2 detect. It's Felix Schultz torps. But for some reason, look, it's literally, they gave it Felix Schultz torps, 12 km range, except they made it 10, 1653 alpha, identical, and the concealment is 1.2 on this. Where the fuck are they here? 1.2 kilometers. But for some reason, Schultz torps do 50 knots, so the concealment makes sense. These things do 67 knots with 1.2 can conceal. They're gonna be so nasty. What the fuck? They're gonna be so nasty. Like, the reaction time is gonna be insane. Your head is in the way. Fucking, if I tell you detectability range is 1.2, what's the miss there? What the fuck? This is actually like really good torps. Like, this detectability for this speed is insane. Like, I don't know how to, like, okay. Okay, look. Look. Where's gearing? Hold on, where the fuck is my gearing? Here. Gearing torps. 66 knots. Concealment 1.4. And gearing torps are very stealthy. These are 67 knots, so not faster, and 1.2 km conceal. Holy shit. So these torps are like, if you don't have Hydra, these torps are insane. Yeah, and with server delay and all that shit, rendering issues. And you can increase the speed. You can't affect detectability, but you can increase speed. So you can build these things faster. These are going to be insanely stealthy. Like, really brokenly stealthy. And these can hit DDs as well, because they're not deep waters. And they hit really hard. So, like, really scary torps. Really fucking scary torps. Like, these are nuts. You build speed on these? GG. Here's the airstrike. 10 km range. I'm sorry, what? The airstrike range is relatively limited. 10 kilometers. Wow. That's a lot of depth charges, by the way. We press G and then we wait 1 hour to drop them all. Funny. But yeah, 10 km range is actually... I'm gonna look at this concealed first before I look at that. 7.2. So on a 5.8 concealed DD, you have 10 km airstrike. I think you'll manage. I think you can play around that. I think that's pretty playable. What the fuck? That's their idea of limited? Number of aircraft. 15. Wait. Okay. That's a lot of damage. And they pen 32. So they pen BBs. That's a lot of bombs. That's a lot of bombs. I can imagine Ohio. A big, slow battleship. He does have 38 though, to be fair. But still. These are great. This is pretty nuts. Handles great. Pretty fast as well. Oh yeah, has short burst smoke. That's real. 6 short burst smokes. That's really nice. 8% engine boost. Speed flag. Okay, so it does have 42 knots. Handles great. Short burst smoke. Oh, and it has 5 km hydro. This thing looks like the biggest Ebola in the world. Because, like, you need to push into it to zone it out. Like, you need to stop it from killing your team. So you need to push into it. But you're forced to push into a ship that can smoke up and hydro you. Like, if you do that in the open, and he gets to smoke up and hydro you, you're just gonna die. And also, it's gonna zone out, obviously, all your torps. Seems obnoxious as fuck. Toxic as fuck to deal with. Okay, tier 10. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a dangerous word. Okay. Dual purpose bow force. Okay. So, 2 new airstrike ships. Repair party with a fast reload time. Smoke generator. So more Dakka, more airstrikes, more smoke DPM. Ruh-roh. Okay. Squisher for tier 10. Is it gonna be... Is that the 7 Provincian Hull? It's Utrecht? There's gonna be no armor citadel? Yeah, it's in Utrecht. Dogshit range, but obviously you can build for them. What's the DPM? $350 HE DPM. So a bit more than Worcester, a bit less than Jinan. With hull and ballistics. Hull and ballistics are pretty ass. Ship-based SW. That's rough. 10.5. 50. You can cut off 20%? And 15%. So 20% is 10 seconds. 15% out of what remains is 6 seconds. So 34 seconds total. So you can get it down to 34 on the airstrike. 6. Whoa! Holy alpha damage. 36 bombs. Pins 39. That's a lot of damage. On a 34-second cooldown. Add in AR and shit. That's really rough. Because, like, you bomb the guy, DCPs, then you bomb again and his permafires. And you can just bomb on cooldown without really caring. That's a lot of fire chance. We should be able to recreate the high clip. Probably. The planes are kind of sad. Add in that this is going to sit in the smoke and farm you, and then it's going to airstrike you at the same time. Rough experience. That's a fuck ton. Wait, that's a fuck ton of continuous mid-range. 90% hit probability? That's a lot. That might be one of the highest in the game. That's a fuck ton of AA. Like, that will actually kill players. But that means the carrier needs to enter 4 km of your range. Long range is dope shit. 5 flank. Dual purpose. 12 dual purpose guns somehow adds 5 flank. Ah! I guess you're only supposed to defend yourself, you can't defend your team. Because we hate defending teammates with the AA. That never happened during the war. No one ever defended each other with anti-air. You can only defend yourself. Not great rudder for a cruiser in the current year. 35 is pretty nice. Oh. 10 cam conceal. Yeah, Nakimov just ignores you, of course. 10 cam conceal. $6.3k heal. Really fast cooldown on it though. Not sure why. I guess they don't want people blowing up so much in it. Oh. Oops. So, speed flag 36.75. Then we pop Giga speed. What the fuck is this thing? What? So when your gimmick is up, you zoom at 46 knots. What the fuck? How much was that number? Was it 8%? $50 cruisers. We have 50 cruisers in 2026 with airstrikes. 50 cruisers with airstrikes and smokes. What? So, but like, if this thing runs at your DD, it's gonna catch like 95% of DDs. Straight up, 95% of DDs are gonna be caught by this thing because it's so fucking fast. So many weird ass fucking ships coming out. Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm glad Wargaming has listened to our feedback regarding airstrikes, and they will continue adding them until morale improves.